Good morning, children. How are you? Hope all of you are doing well. Do you like poems? All of you? I hope all of you like poems. So today we are going to learn a poem. Okay? Are you ready? Before moving on to a poem, I would like to show you a video. Shall I? Then let's see the video. Children, what did you see in this video? Yes, correct. Train journey. Then, do you like it? Okay, good. Then, how many of you like to travel in a train? Or how many of you like a train journey? I hope all of you like to travel in a train because the rhythm or the sound of the train, the movement of the train and the rushing scenes that we see outside through the window are very interesting. Is it? So I hope all of us like to travel in a train. So today we are going to learn a thrilling experience of a train journey. So shall we start? Yes. So today we are going to learn the poem From a Railway Carriage by Robert Louis Stevenson. Do you know about our poet? Do you know about Robert Louis Stevenson? No. Then let's see. Children who have travelled by a train would have had a thrilling experience. Besides the rhythm, movement of the train, the rushing scenes outside the window are very exciting. So here our poet Robert Louis Stevenson explains the thrilling experience of a train journey in the 19th century. Here is our poem. First of all, I will read it for you. From a railway carriage. Faster than ferries, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. All of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and here is the green for stringing the daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumbering along with man and load. And here is a mill, and there is a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. Here are some vocabularies that you may feel difficult. First one is fairy. The word fairy means a small imaginary being of human form that has magical power. Then witch. The word witch means a woman thought to have magic powers, especially evil ones. Then the next word is ditch. The word ditch means a narrow channel that hold or carry away water. Then clamber. The word clamber means climb. Then scramble. The word scramble means quick movements. Then the next word is bramble. The word bramble means a prickly shrub of rose family. Then tramp. The word tramp means a person with no home or job. Okay, do you understand the meaning of all these words? First of all, I will read it for you. From a railway carriage. Faster than ferries, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. Now, I will explain the poem for you. So, in the poem From a Railway Carriage by Robert Louis Stevenson, he shared his experience of a railway journey with us. So, here the poet says that the train runs more quickly than the fairies can fly or the witches can move. When train advance forward, it seems as the soldiers are attacking enemy in a battlefield. The train rushes on, leaving bridges, houses, fences and ditches behind. It also leaves behind the green fields where horses and cattle are grazing. In this stanza, the poet says that all the scenes of hill and plain were being crossed by train as quick as one drop of rain follows another drop in a storm. Again and again, in every short moment, train was crossing stations with a whistle. From the window of compartment of train buildings, of stations were seemed as painted pictures. Here in this stanza, the poet says that from the window of the compartment of train, he sees a child climbing a steep ground by himself with difficulty. The child was also gathering blackberries during climbing. Poet sees a homeless person who was looking at the train with amazement. He also sees some ladies in a common village, grassy land. They were making garlands of daisy flowers. And in the last stanza, the poet says that he sees a cart moving slowly in the middle of a highway and it was full of load, and a car driver was sitting on the top of the load. He sees a watermill and river while traveling in the train. All these objects appeared and then disappeared so quickly that Point looked at them for very brief time, and they can never be seen again. Children, let's try to answer these questions. The first question is, does the train move through a village or city? So the first question is, does the train move through a village or city? And you need to justify your answer also. Okay. Then the second question is, what are the expressions used by the poet to show the amazing speed of the train? So second question is, what are the expressions used by the poet to show the amazing speed of the train? Then the third question is, how does the poet bring locomotive rhythm in the poem? The third question is, how does the poet bring locomotive rhythm in the poem? Okay, so try to answer these three questions. Do you like our poem? Good. So, did you notice something special in the lines of this poem? We can see that something would bring a locomotive effect in the poem. Do you identify what's that? Yes, correct. Rhymes. There are rhymes in the poem. Then what is rhymes? Rhyme. Rhyme is the repetition of similar sounding words, usually at the end of the poem. So, rhyme is the repetition of similar sounding words, usually at the end of the poems. And examples of rhymes are cat, mat, book, hook, etc. Also, in the first two stanzas, we can see a figure of speech. Can you identify it? What's that? Yes, simile. Then, what is simile? Let's see. Simile. Simile is the comparison between two unlike things through the use of connecting words, usually like or as. So, simile is the comparison between two unlike things through the use of connecting words, usually like or as. And an example of simile is, my love is like a red rose. So you can see that here love is compared to a red rose by using the word like. So we can say that it is an example of simile. So simile is a comparison between two unlike things through the use of connecting words like or as. Okay. Now you have an activity to do, and that is, so your activity is find out rhymes and similes from the poem. Do you got it? Find out rhymes and similes from the poem. Okay. You have one more activity to do later. While writing appreciation of the poem, you need to include about the author, his famous works, and also you need to include the poetic devices used by the poet in this poem, such as rhyme scheme, then similes, etc. So while writing appreciation, you should take care of all these elements. Okay. Children, now I will show you a video. Let's see. poem? Good. Then shall we stop now? Okay. Thank you.